Morning, folks. Thanks for watching Red Bearded Builder. This is Jonathan. Thanks for tuning in. We are doing a full kitchen remodel here in Knott County, Kentucky. As you can see in the background, we got a lot going on. Just a quick little video. Going to give you guys a few tips on hanging cabinets. We're hanging some of these diamond nail Denver cabinets. They're like a hickory face, and they're really nice looking cabinets. They're adding some cabinets on the opposite side of this little dining area for like a little buffet. Let me show you guys what they got going on. So we put an 18-inch, 84-inch tall pantry cabinet in the corner, and then two 30-inch tops, two 30-inch bottoms, and they'll get a nice piece of quartz on the bottom of that. So if you look here, this thing was so tall, we had to cut out part of that back toe kick to get it turned up in this room. And we couldn't get it through this doorway because that's too, we could have turned it up in there, but it wouldn't come through that header there. So we had to cut that out already. We got it over here. We've got it level this way. Where'd my level go? So one of us held it and got it level. We got it level that way, got it level this way. And then once we got it level both ways, we had done marked our studs in the walls, and then we fastened, you see a screw up there, screw there, screw there, and then we'll put a couple more in the bottom, but we got it in there where it needs to be. It's good and level, good and secured. Then we can hang our 30-inch tops or upper cabinets. We just level it off the top of this cabinet so they all stay the same across. And then we done had our studs marked. You can see here he's got measurements. They're all marked across through here. And then our next one will just go right up against this one, and on it, we'll screw the face frames together. I'll show you that in a minute. But this one only hit one stud, but it's got two screws in it. And then we measured back from this face frame, and we put a screw through the side of this pantry cabinet on the top and bottom into the face frame of this one. So now it has 4 screws holding it, 2 through the face frame off this pantry cabinet, 2 through the back. Pretty simple to install cabinets. I figure I'd give you all a few pointers, just make a little short video out of it. Alright guys, so we're getting ready to hang this 30-inch upper. And if you look here, he's got a tape measure pulled out. The true measurement from here over was 15 3/4. But he went ahead and wrote 16 1/4 because we have to add a 1/2 inch. You got a 1/4 inch overhang here and a 1/4 inch on the other, so that adds a 1/2 inch. So it brings it out to 16 1/4. We went ahead with the drill, pre-drilled a hole, and we'll do one in the bottom. Then when we go to hang the cabinet up there, so we ain't fighting trying to measure, we already got 2 holes there. We just stick a screw in the hole, it hits the stud. That's the way it's supposed to work out. I know it seems super simple, but I've tried to hang cabinets before and just make a mark, and if you already got the hole there, you just stick a screw in it, and it makes it much simpler. So guys, we got it up here. You can see those 2 holes we drilled. While Jim held it in place, I took and flushed the 2 cabinets up. So I flushed the face frames, made sure they was good and tight. And then I went ahead and got these screws in. So the cabinet will hold itself here now. But what we're going to do is fasten the 2 face frames together. The face frames are 1.5 inches thick. So what we're doing is we took our drill bit, we pulled a measurement off the tip of it, we marked the inch in about 5/8 because you want to go a little bit past this face frame, because this face frame is 1.5 inches. You want to go a little past this one into this one because you want your threads to catch in this opposite face frame. But where these screws are shouldered, you don't want the threads to catch in this one. It'll make it pull it tighter, if that makes sense. You don't want no threads to catch in this one. You just want the head of the cabinet screw to pull those face frames tight. So all your threads are going to be in this opposite face frame. So we'll put one here, and we'll put one here. I already drilled them. And I'll tighten those up, and then those cabinets will be good and secured. So guys, we got them in there, and it looks good. Jim had to get here on this step ladder, and the top was in just a little bit this right one. They make some fancy special tools to pull these face frames tight. but we just use our hands and feel. And if, you know, this one needed to come out a little bit, so he got up here and just pulled out just the hair. And once we got the face frame flush, then I went ahead and put the screw in it. Now, you don't want to over tighten these, because if you do, this will happen. And that goes to show you, you know, things happen. It's no big deal if that happens. You can see that one broke off in there. And what it was is I just over tightened it. These DeWalt drills are real strong, and I was trying to put a little too much whammy on it. So you can just get a little wood filler, fill that in, and you'll never notice it. So guys, we got both the base cabinets in now, both the uppers. This is two 30-inch bases with 2 drawers, 4 doors. We got the pantry cabinet, and got our uppers in. And the way this turned out, you know, if this was taller ceilings, this ceiling's only 7'4" tall in this little dining kitchen area. So this, we're probably not going to put any trim across the top of it. It looks good. It's only a couple inch gap. Now, say if this was a true 8-foot ceiling, you could run some trim around, some crown molding, something like that. Some people do that, some don't. It's up to you. But this looks pretty good. I just got to put that. We got to do the trim now here. We got to do the trim over here. And we got to do a toe kick underneath the bottom where we got the bottom of them shimmed up to make them level. What we do is we want to match our faceplate on this big pantry cabinet. And so we got it matched and flushed up. But two, we want to level them this way. So it came out where these are real nice and level, front to back, side to side. And they turned out real good. After we get the toe kick in, we'll just use some 1/4-inch plywood and we'll rip a piece of toe kick. Normally we paint that black because it looks good. It just makes it where it don't stand out. It just kind of looks good to the eye if you're out here looking at it. And then we'll run this trim into the toe kick, and then these will be done. I know it's a short little video, but just want to give you guys some tips on installing some cabinets. If you're a DIYer and you're going to do it yourself, it's very simple. You can do it. And, you know, cabinet install, if you hire somebody, it's not cheap. But if you're somebody who's pretty handy, this is something you definitely can do yourself. And I appreciate y'all watching. I'll bring you back on and show you the toe kick when we get it in. Countertop, guys, see, you can put a piece of butcher block, something like that, on some simple cabinets like this. But they're having some granite or quartz countertops. They're quartzite, I think's how you say it. Quartzite, however you pronounce that. But they're coming to measure for those in a week. So after we're done here, the countertop guys will take care of the countertops and we'll be done. So guys, here's the cabinets fully installed. We got the other base. And on these base cabinets, we just make sure they're level, shim the bottom. And if you see, there's a screw head there. Pull the drawer out where the face frames are screwed together. And there's a screw down there too, underneath the hinge. That way the face frames are screwed good together. Then on the bottom, we always paint a piece of 1/4-inch plywood black and do a black toe kick. And it just makes it look so much more finished, looks good. No matter what kind of cabinets it is, we like to do a black toe kick. Just satin black, something real flat, not no shiny black or nothing like that. And those are fully installed. Appreciate y'all watching. Hit that subscribe button. If you would, I do appreciate it. And if y'all have any questions, leave them in a comment below. Hit that like button. God bless. We'll see you later.